Well, I would like to share my knowledge in terms of the neurological aspects of brain balancing and shutting off the stress reactions in people. We live in a very, very stressful world and very stressful times. And I think chiropractic is more necessary now than it's ever been before. And I would like to try to show some of those neurological applications that some of the chiropractors can start utilizing Monday morning from the seminar.
Hey everybody, before we get started this weekend, we just want to let you know that we understand what you're going through. We understand the relentless beatdown that you're going through with tests all the time, with the labs, with the sun up to sundown classes and clinic. You know, then you got to study for boards, and then somewhere in there you have to have a life. So we know what you're going through, and as you're kind of running on the hamster wheel, I want to make sure that you get a pattern interrupt. All of that stuff, all those things that you have to do, put that right here. Because you are not about to do a seminar. No. What you're in front of right now is actually the launch of your career. The beginning of your practice can start this weekend, if you let it. So all the hoops that I know you have to jump through, that we've all jumped through too, we remember those pains even all these years later. You know, those are formalities that you have to go through to get your license, to get your ability to go out and serve. We know what that's like. Please put that aside for just this weekend, because what you're on the threshold of right now is to not wait till you're walking the stage at graduation to then think that now I begin it. No, begin right now. You can go out and run circles around docs who've been out in practice for years. Does that sound like something that you'd want to have a leg up on? My name is Dr. Roger Borbon. I'm a chiropractic neurologist here in Austin, Texas. I'm also a board certified functional neurologist. I also have a lot of extensive background in functional medicine. I only share that with you because with all that postdoctoral work, the vast majority of what gets used here that changes people's lives in my clinic is what you're embarking on right now. So, hey, if you want to go get diplomates, that's great. Do it. But you don't have to. And what you will learn this weekend will be so potent that you will be the warrior hero for so many people. So, look, warrior heroes go through trials. They get beat up, they get pushed around, they get knocked down in the dirt, and then he or she stands up. They stand up by leaning into their identity that their maker and their mentors see in them, even before he or she became it. She leans into the confidence that only comes through, going through the trials, learning how to use these tools, going through the valleys where the hard battles are had, and coming out on the other side with a win. And that's what you get to get through this weekend. And what gifts you have to give to the world are going to come back to you in such abundance, it's going to blow you away. You're on the threshold of something amazing. Look, trials are trials, not because they're easy, but because they're difficult. They're trials. If this is your first Y files, if this is your 20th Y file, this is going to be an amazing weekend, and it's going to be a trial. But look, this is the foundation that Dr. John Donofrio created for you. It's a gift that he made that is now being given to you, so then you can go out and take it to humanity. And listen, there's no one who's walking the planet today who's spent more time with Dr. John Donofrio than Dr. Kelly Brzezinski. She is why all of us are here with you. It's a physical impossibility for me to be there this weekend. It tears me up. But all these other doctors and all of us are here for one reason. And that reason is you. This is why they're here. They got other things to do, yeah. But we know what's in front of you right now and how powerful that can be. So listen, what you're going to learn this weekend will save a family member's life. I don't mean figuratively, literally. This weekend, if you pay attention, what you will learn will save a family member's life. And I don't mean just from subluxation, and that's powerful. I'm not discounting that. But I personally have 3 family members who don't have cancer anymore. You talk to any of these docs who are here with you today who've been practicing Y-files, they will tell you that this is reality. This is what's in front of you right now. This weekend is a pursuit of passion. It's one man's vision to uncloud all the formal education, all the stuff that you're going through in school, to basically line up all the neurophysiology for you so that you can make sense of it and own that story, so you can stand strong in the face of, criticism from the NDs who your patients are also seeing, who have no ill intent, by the way, for your patients. They just don't know any better. You've got to stand strong, because you have patients who are going to come find you. They're desperate, they're sick, they're scared, they're without hope, and you will be their hope. You can be their path out. But it doesn't come easy. You've got to work it. You've got to learn this. You've got to practice this, and you can be that person. You can be that warrior for them. And you have to love it. You have to love the wins. You have to love the falls. Dr. Donofrio taught us, above all is love. Love the wins, love the falls, and through the love, you feed your spirit. And when that's going on and you're serving patients, it works. And I can tell you that if you lean into this, this will attract so many people to you, to your practice, because people want this stuff. And it's in actual shortage out there. All these people around you, not all of your classmates are going to follow through with this, but you can. So this is a big, big deal. So it comes down to the nakedly honest proposition that Dr. Donofrio asked me. He asked these doctors. And now his question is for you. Who will you become? And which is really important to why are you here at all? So are you going to step into this? So he had a very simple message, and it was this. The difference between the winners and the losers is just one more step. Love is power, not because it's easy, but because it's truth. So, who will you become? What will you choose? Will you choose to love and commit to a career of taking one more step? I can tell you that it's definitely the road less traveled, and it will make all the difference, for sure. And I guess at the end of the day, it just comes down to, if this weekend begins your journey in leaning into, accepting the path of choosing a career, of loving one more step, then you will change the lives. You will change the world for many. The question is, will you?
In terms of chiropractic, my vision is to see chiropractic worldwide. In every country in the world, people getting adjusted by chiropractors and instituting their health and keeping their health going at that point. The areas I think are most important are the neurological aspects of chiropractic, since this is what chiropractic basically is. It's a neurological profession. A lot of people look at it like a musculoskeletal profession, but it never was a musculoskeletal profession. It will never be a musculoskeletal profession. What it is, a neurological profession that uses the musculoskeletal system to create neurological changes. So I feel the neurological aspect is the most important part.